Hey, everybody. Welcome to Making Connections. This is your girl, Aly. I hope everybody's having an amazing day. Listen, so what I wanted to do today was to highlight a few businesses. And so then a few turned into a few more and a few more, right? So I'm going to see how this works. Got a little lost in communication. So some of them I had, I usually show the banner and the how you can contact them. We don't really have those today, but I'm going to try to go through everybody, um, give contact information. Some have videos, some is songs, some are just announcements. But the reason I wanted to do this is because, I always show flyers and stuff like that, but the interviews are so good these days that sometimes I don't have time to stop and really talk about the event or what's going on. And I'm not sure how much time I'm going to be able to talk today because I chose too many people. Not too many people, but it's a lot going on in April, especially the week of the 22nd. And then like 2 weeks in May seems pretty busy, but I hopefully, can just bring awareness to what's going on. Listen, we're all trying to do this together and, be in the community, support one another. And this is just one of the ways that I can support because I'm not always, and I always say it, I'm not always boots on the ground, but I try to do what I can, right? And so the first business we're going to highlight is, well, let's just go with Worldwide Collaboration Family. And so I think we do have two videos for that. They're real short videos of people talking about being connected. And so this is an organization that I just recently got connected with, but that's what we're about, making connections, right? And so it is the Worldwide Collaboration Family. Their contact information, if you want to know more about them, is www.fam.com. And Alan, if you have those two videos, will you go ahead and play those two?
Oh, what's happening, family? Yeah, it came in. Yep, got it. Appreciate it. I appreciate the bracelet, worldwide collaboration. Yo, what it do? Kurt said hustle, calling out of Mobile, Alabama, and I'm representing the worldwide collaboration.
Boy Robbie P from UK DGB Music Media, DGB Beats. Worldwide collaboration is for everybody. It's not just me, it's not just you, it's everybody. We are family, we are one. Okay? www.cfam.com. Worldwide, keep it worldwide, guys. UK president from the UK. Peace.
Yes, and so what I liked about that video is that it said the Worldwide Collaboration Family is for everybody. We're all inclusive, whether you're artist, your podcast, whatever it is. From what I can tell, you are welcome if you want to be a part. And what they do is just support one another, show up for one another. So that is the Worldwide Collaboration Family. Again, www.cfam.com. And so the next one I want to highlight, Alan, you might want to get ready for their video, will be Cookies Treats. So this is Cookies Treats for the Sweets. The email to contact her is pretty much the same. Cookies Treats, the number four, for the sweets at gmail.com. And so this is one of my business partners. She does this on the side. And so she does like strawberries, dipped Oreos. What else? I mean, pretzels. It's all kinds of stuff. So you're gonna see, and she's very creative. And so if you're looking for, oh, you want to send somebody something on their birthday or for a special occasion, if you want to bring to the office party, maybe a graduation shower, whatever, you'll see in the video that she is very creative. And so pretty much whatever the event is, she can make it happen for you. So Alan, if you have that video, I would appreciate if you share that one.
Taking a chance. Telling me to dance, taking a chance.
So didn't I tell you? Doesn't that look good? Isn't that something you want to send to somebody? I mean, if you're gonna send them a treat, right? Might as well be from Cookies Treats for the Sweet. And she is on Facebook and IG. And so reach out to her, email her, let her know what you want, and trust me, she can make it happen for you. And so again, today I'm just talking about different organizations, different things going on in the community. Like I said, sometimes I don't have time to highlight everybody, but I'm excited. Now, this is one that I really don't have too much information about, except that it's happening, and it is the Metro City Celebrity Classic, and it's happening from on 422 April 22nd. The doors open at 2 p.m. You do have to go to Eventbrite and get a ticket. It's MC3, like Metro City. 3 Charlotte CLT. So MC3 CLT dot eventbrite.com. I didn't get a chance to check that one out. I don't know what the ticket prices are like, but supposedly it's going to be different celebrities there. I know Anthony Hamilton is going to be there, and it was a whole bunch of celebrities that I'm not really sure how to pronounce their name. So, like Ocean X, I don't know if that's Ocean X, Ocean 10, Kung Fu, Kudsko, Baby Chef, and just different celebrities. So, it will be at the the Bray Boy Gymnasium, and that is 100 Beatties Ford Road there in Charlotte, North Carolina. Again, that's 100 Beatties Ford Road, Charlotte, North Carolina, Brave Boy Gymnasium. It is the Metro City Celebrity Classic. Please go to Eventbrite. I'm not sure if they'll have tickets at the door, but that is on April 22nd. All right. Another event that's happening around the city, also on April 22nd. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff going on on April 22nd, but it's a walk a mile in my shoes. It's the third annual event. Stop Killing Our Children. It's 422, and it starts at 12:30. It's from 12:30 to 2, and it's at Fred D. Alexander Park, and it that is also in Charlotte. And the address is 3300 Fairbrook Drive. That is 3300 Fairbrook Drive. Again, um, Mr. Excitement is going to be there. It says DJ performance by Mr. Excitement. If you want to know more information about that, how you can participate, what you need to do, you can contact Jackie Lewis. I'm going to put all these contacts in the description of the video, but it's Jacqueline Davis 668 at gmail.com. That's Jacqueline Davis 668 at gmail.com. Again, this is the third annual Walk a Mile in My Shoes, advocating for stopping the violence and stop killing our children. And so that is at Fred D. Alexander Park, 3300 Fairbrook Drive in Charlotte. Yes. And so Pharaoh has been on our show recently. We are not playing his song today. He was interviewed on April 1st, but you got to go watch that interview because it was just good vibes, good energy. Wasn't no April Fools involved at all, but it was a very, very good show. So you got to go listen to that. And so for that reason, we're not playing his music, but definitely want you to check him out at pharaohmusic.com. That's FAYRO, pharaohmusic.com. The logo on the shirt is really hot. I got to get a shirt. And his latest album, I think it's his 11th album, is called My Homage. And so, it is free download for everybody who supported him along the way, or, if you're just getting to know him. Either way, he's blessing us back. He's giving back to the community. So his latest album is called My Homage. So shout out to Pharaoh. And again, that's FAYRO, pharaohmusic.com. And so we do have another artist who has a new album out, and it's called Legion. Y'all know Clayton Savage. He's been on the show several times. Used to be part of Sugar Hill Records. Now is producing under his own label, Red K Records. So look him up on Facebook and Instagram. Check him out. And so the first song we're going to play by Clayton is called All Back. So, Alan, if you can roll that when you have it ready. And so, again, this is Clayton Savage. I was going to give you the link, but it's kind of long. It's an Apple link. But you can find the music on Apple, YouTube, go those places and download it and pay for it. Yes, yes. So here we
Take it
go.
all back. I wish that I could take it all back. Make it like it never happened. All the way back. I'm reminiscing and I'm missing all the days gone by. When the fella had a swagger and the girls were fly. When the only thing I shot was my mouth off. To a cutie with a booty, got my finger blast off. I had to take my mask off. Tell the Clayton Savage what's my name. Before she let me hit it again. Long before the crack game came. Before the little white snowflakes cooked up whole cakes. I used to love to pick you up in your hood. You used to come to my car looking good. You's a bad girl coming from Atlanta, make a grilled cheese sandwich taste good. I wish that I could take it all back. I wish that I could take it all back. I wish that I could take it all back. I'd make it like it never happened, take it all back. I wish that I could take it all back. I wish that I could take it all back. I wish that I could take it all back. Make it like it never happened, take it all back. All the way back to the Chris and the cup. When all the time with you, I didn't know I had enough. Play a Himalaya cup of chick on the fallback. See you on the telly and you know you got your swag back. A chill. Oh, Kelly crazy for real. But if you're gonna call me, can we make a new deal? I know the fun another girl with your appeal. But if you ride, I'm the show you I'm the realest for real. Trooper, time to make Mercedes out of Coopers. Time to get you everything you ever wanted to for one. Spending money just for the fun. I couldn't show you then, but I'm gonna show you now. I wish that I could take it all back. I wish that I could take it all back. I wish that I could take it all back. I'd make it like it never happened. Make it like it never happened. Knock, knock. That's me knocking at your heart. I know I made it stop, so I'm gonna make it start. Fix your capillary, like my vocabulary. Make it new, forget the missionary. I ain't the saint, but I can't take living without you. Won't rest, no peace, cause I'm thinking about you. Had to look you up when I got the chance. I can hook you up if you let me hook you up. I wish that I could take it all back. I wish that I could take it all back. I wish that I could take it all back. Make it like it never happened, take it all back. I wish that I could take it all back. I wish that I could take it all back. I wish that I could take it all back. I could make it like it never happened, take it all back.
Hey, take it all back. Wish that I could take it all back. I do wish that sometimes. I wish I could take back something I said, something I did, maybe just my inactivity. Take the fact that I was disconnected to certain things in life. Sometimes I wish I could take it all back, but we can't do it, so we have to keep moving forward, right? But that is on Clayton's new album called Legion. So make sure you go to Apple Music, YouTube, check it out. He's on all streaming platforms. I mean, he's really an OG. So he's been out a while and he's doing his thing. Again, if you Google Clayton Savage, you'll be like, oh, yeah. So he is on his own label now, Red K Records. And so let me talk about something that's actually happening this evening. And I thought it was so interesting, and I'm gonna try to get there. I can't promise, but it is taking place tonight. It starts at 7 p.m. It is called Brothers in Health, and it says join us for our in-person viewing and discussion centered around how Black men support Black women's health. And so I was like, that is so cool because is so necessary because sometimes you don't know and men try to be strong, um, but sometimes we need them just to be soft. Sometimes we just need them to sit there with us. Sometimes we just need them to hold our hand. And so I was hoping to get there for the discussion. But if I can't get there, maybe you can. If you're in the Charlotte area, and so it is Independent Picture House is where it's going to be taking place, and that is 4237 Raleigh Street in Charlotte. Again, that's 4237 Raleigh Street in Charlotte. It's popping off at 7 p.m. But they do want you to register, so you register at Soul Nation, Soul without the E, SOLNATION.org/events. That's SOLNATION.org/events. Again, I'll put these descriptions as much as possible in the description of this video when it ends. And so if you can be out there, I just think that's going to be a dynamic conversation. Which kind of brings me into April is Parkinson's Awareness Month. And so, there's so many people dealing with this. When it's new to you, you don't really know, you don't really know what your family members are doing, when they're kind of, you know, slow to do something, or slow to speak, or slow to comprehend. And so sometimes, you can get aggravated with your family members. And again, that's why I think these discussions on health issues. And so shout out to Thomas Medical Group, because hopefully we're going to partner with them a little bit more in 2023 to do some awareness about these diseases and sicknesses and different things that are in our community, that we're just not aware of. We don't know how to treat it. And so this is Parkinson's Awareness Month. So if you know somebody with Parkinson's, just go visit them, go by, give them a hug, shout out, whatever, send them a little treat of some sort. Okay. And so that is tonight, Brothers in Health. Also taking place back on April 22nd is the Greer Heights giveaway or community give back. And so we know Mr. Excitement is going to be there, but it is a fundraising project for Project 70 Forward. Y'all know Mama Judith Elise Brown, who is Brandon's wife, and she is very big in the community. She's always helping people with this who have disabilities, people who are struggling. She and Brandon. Listen, I could do the whole show about them and everything they have going on. But there is a Greer Heights Community Give Back Day that is on April 22nd, and it starts at 11 a.m. I'm not sure how long they'll be out there, but I know it starts at 11 a.m. It will be at the Thompson Child and Family Focus Center, and that is 769 North Wendover Road. Again, that's Thompson Child and Family Focus Center, 769 North Wendover Road. So big shout out to Mama Judy, because she makes it happen. And she, is open about her story. She is a woman who has disabilities, but she doesn't let it stop her. I mean, I can't remember if she went to Texas or Florida. She went somewhere recently. So, people with disabilities, sometimes you feel like I can't do it anymore. I can't see well, or I can't hear well. And so you just stay in the house, but you don't have to do that. There's so many options now. And I know sometimes it's hard to get the resources, but I want to tell you, keep fighting for yourself, because there are resources out there. There is help available, even going to the grocery store. Hey, Mama Judy, going to the grocery store. Um, Anything that you need, there are resources. So don't just sit at the house and do without. I had a friend who had a brain injury, traumatic brain injury, and we found out there were days like she didn't have food, she couldn't take a shower, she just couldn't help herself, but she was embarrassed to ask for help. Do not be embarrassed. Listen, we all go through something. We all need help sometimes. So please, 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 whatever your issue is, whatever your need is, please make it known, because there are resources. You just sometimes have to fight. You sometimes have to stay on top of it, but there are resources out there, I promise. Um, so that is the Greer Heights Give Back. Also, April 22nd, 11 a.m., 769 North Wendover Road. Also, Guess what day it is? Can y'all guess? April 22nd. There is an African American festival. This is I did go on the Eventbrite, kind of went through the steps. It does say free. I registered. I didn't have to pay anything. It's free. It's on April 22nd and the 23rd. It starts at 10 a.m., ends at 6 p.m. It will be happening at 710 East Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. That's 710 East MLK Jr. Boulevard, also there in Charlotte. Listen, it sounds like it's going to be a great time. It's going to be music, food, just exhibits. I mean, go to the website, just Google African American Festival, Charlotte, North Carolina. You'll find out everything you want to know. I don't know about parking, I don't know about any of that stuff, but and there may be some paid events, but for the main event, to see the exhibits and just to, be in the atmosphere, it is free. Again, April 22nd. And so um, let's go to Miss Daisy. Miss Daisy has been on the show as well. She was not, it wasn't that long ago either for her. Was she April the 1st? I don't know. Anyway, it is Daisy of daisiesfoods.com. She is the name of her business, however, is Margaritas and Empanadas. And so margarita, I think, is how you say daisy in Spanish. She'll correct me if I'm wrong. She'll tell me. But we did some she did some lamb empanadas for us. She did a leg of lamb because her empanadas is the fillings that are so awesome. And so this first video we're going to show you. Now she is in the Philly area, Philly, Jersey, New York area. So can't get them quite in the South yet. However, if y'all are like me, sometimes we travel up that way, right? You have family members up that way. Tell them about Daisy's or Margaritas Empanadas. That is her business name, Margaritas Empanadas. The owner's name is Daisy. And so let me show you about our trip when we went to New York. I didn't tell the crew what was going on. I was like, let's just eat in on whatever day, Tuesday or whatever. So I didn't tell them we were getting empanadas. And so listen, this is how it went down. And I think we have one more video for Daisy. We'll just go ahead and show that other video as well. Again, this is daisiesfoods.com. Maybe we have another video. Yes, yes, yes. So again, Daisy, who is the owner of Margaritas Empanadas, listen, those empanadas are amazing. She has different options. She has meat options. She has meatless options. She has vegan. I don't know the difference between. Yeah, but anyway, vegan options. Listen, I say it all the time. I don't really even like tofu. I have tried it, but I don't really like it. But those tofu empanadas she had, listen. And so if you saw the tray, we probably had, because I tried to get enough of stuff because I didn't know what everybody was gonna like. And so I tried to get enough that if somebody really liked this, everybody could have like maybe two or whatever. But I mean, I tried so many different options, and everybody pretty much liked everything, even the tofu. Not a big fan, several of us, but we liked them in her empanadas. We like her feeling. And so, and then there's one of the gang who I didn't realize already liked empanadas, so he really went down. So we had to have had at least six platters, and I mean full platters, and we only put like maybe a half of one in the refrigerator. So they are good. Promise, I promise, I promise. If you order from daisiesfood.com, margaritas empanadas, you will not be disappointed, okay? And so I think we're going to keep right on with, let's jump to let's jump to another lady who, oh, this is another small business. She's a young lady. She's always worked really hard. She's probably only like 25, but she's always worked like she went to school, she worked while she was in school. Um, really doing her thing and always trying to be creative about her craft. And so she does candles, she does incense, she also does sea moss because she talked about it on the show. She has alopecia. And so, sea moss is something that's really good for your body, has lots of benefits for our health. And so, she got into making sea moss. And so, she does sea moss gel, different flavors, and I have tried them. They're pretty good. I mean, not like you getting a soda or anything like that. I mean, it's healthy, but it doesn't like taste healthy. It's not like nasty. It's pretty good. And you can either use it in your smoothies, you can drink it, take a couple of spoonfuls. You can put it in, I think I already said in a smoothie. You can put it over something like if you have an avocado toast or something like that. And so she got into that. And the thing I like about it is she didn't just start making stuff, and she really does the research behind it. Like on the show, she talked about you got to know how much liquid, how much ingredient. You got to make sure you're not burning people. Like, because she does, like I said, the sea moss. She does soaps, and then she does like the incense and candles and stuff like that. And so she's always, making sure that she measures so that is if she says it's going to fill the room, it's going to fill the room for an hour, half, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever, that it does that. So, and she always is getting feedback. I see her in these different threads asking feedback for, she follows up with her customers. And so, the name of the business is Scentaholics Creations. And so, again, she does candles, and I mean, she uses herbs in the candles. It's really neat. I might have to tag all these people in the different videos and the dates that they were on the show so you can go back and watch and see. But her video is next. And again, this is Scentaholics Creations. And so I'll give you her um, site to order right after this video.
Nothing like I've ever seen. It's just a thing of beauty.
This is the peace that you cannot buy. Send me in love that you cannot mix. One is the joy that you cannot waste, and the other one price that you cannot fix. This is the peace that you cannot buy. Finding a way when you cannot see. Man with this system, he cannot pray. I need to find relief. But behind my mind, it runs all these thoughts I've.
So again, her name is Anissa Norman. You can find her on Facebook, on TikTok. Listen, go to her Facebook page, like her page. She's trying to get her following up. But it's Scentaholic, yeah, Scentaholic Creations dot square dot site is where you can go and see all the different products that she has. Again, you see those candles? They're so lovely and they're so, I'm telling you, she's put so much time into them. So shout out to these small business owners who are trying to get known, let people know what they do, let people know about their services and their products. Let's go support these people. I know some of y'all like candles. Listen, you will not be disappointed. She put together a little basket for Valentine's, and it had like candle and soap and like the little small bottles of alcohol. Um, she put together a little bear. She's very creative. And so, and even if you've been wanting to test out sea moss, but you really wasn't sure what if you wanted to get into that, listen, reach out to her. She'll talk to you. She'll give you all the information you need before you order if you like. But go follow her on Facebook. On TikTok, she does a lot of different videos showing the process that she uses. And so, again, that's Anissa Norman. But her page on Facebook, TikTok is Scentaholics Creations. And so to order is Scentaholic Creations dot square dot site. Awesome, awesome. Listen, we got some amazing people around here doing great things. I'm just looking down my list to see who is next. So, did Centaholics. And so, let's just talk about again, we talked a little bit about Mr. Excitement. We know that that is Mama Judy's husband. Listen, when he starts advertising these wrestling matches and stuff this summer, y'all please get a ticket. Usually the kids are free if you get an adult ticket now. Listen, if that's not the way it is this year, I don't know. I'm not like the organizer. But listen, get you and your family tickets to these wrestling matches because they are so interesting. But Brandon and DJ Bless, Mitch Patterson are always in the community. Um, Mitch is a DJ. He's usually on the one twos, and so now pretty much they are marketing themselves as a package team. If you need the hype man, if you need the announcer, the MC, that's Mr. Excitement, and then if you need music in the background, Miss DJ Bless, Mitch Patterson is your DJ. Listen, they have it rocking from beginning to end. You will not be disappointed. And so they do something on Sundays from 12 to 4 every Sunday. And I always say the name wrong, but I am going to do it right today, maybe. And it is Cloud Check, Cloud Check, Hookah and Daiquiri Bar. I've been saying sound check, dairy bar. Sorry. In case y'all was looking for them, y'all could find them. It's Cloud Check, Hookah, and Daiquiri Bar. It's every Sunday, like I said, from 12 to 4. It's at 2600 Clemson Avenue in Charlotte. Divine Purpose Catering is typically the ones who there, and they supply the food. Sometimes they have a free buffet, sometimes it's paid. So you'll just have to kind of go follow their pages. Mr. Excitement, DJ Bless, Brandon Brown. If you can't find Mr. Excitement, go follow their pages because there's always something going on, right? And so they do that again every Sunday from 12 to 4. And so it's a time of networking and just getting together, being a community because he is really big on community. They're also doing a community concert, which is happening in May the 20th. And so I know it's a little bit down the line, but save the date. It's May the 20th. It's from 2 to 6. This is actually the fundraising project for 70 Forward. I may have said the Greer Heights event was, but scratch that. Sorry about that. It's actually this community concert. It says Project 70 Forward fundraiser. And it's Mr. Excitement and Friends and SAE Productions invite you to the community concert. It will be at Greer Heights Community Center. That's 3100 Leroy Street in Charlotte. Again, that's 3100 Leroy Street in Charlotte. That is a little bit down the road, but you got to put these things on your calendar because these people be moving. It's May 20th. It's from 2 to 6. But again, if you need somebody to MC an event, if you need somebody to DJ a birthday party, a wedding, a funeral, whatever it is, make sure you reach out to DJ Bless. Tell him Aly from Making Connections sent you his way. Okay, so let's go to a young man who has a book coming out. It's going to be released soon. He will release the date. It just kept saying coming soon, coming soon. So, but the date is supposed to be released is April 26th. And so we're going to go to a video from Christopher Chriso Blackman. So if you want to look him up, I think on Facebook he might be Christopher Blackman. On IG he is Chriso. That's Chrisso. So this is his trailer, and it's called Trial and Error.
The art of trying, everybody has mastered. Doing every and anything that you can, but somehow it turns into a disaster. Life takes you on many journeys, crossroads, and paths. Sometimes gives you heartache, but other times it can make you laugh. Nobody's perfect. I don't care how wide their smile or how dull their situation may be. This was never an overnight thing. Every morning that you wake, birds don't always sing unless you call for it. You got to live your life accordingly. Give an honor to God for His richness and glory. Life is going to be easy and life is going to be rough. And if you don't believe, you'll eventually grasp the cusp of what everybody had to figure out as life got a little clearer. Even though we live great lives on the outs, but on the inside, we learn to live through.
So be on the lookout for this coming out April 26th, and that's Christopher Chriso Blackman. Chriso is his stage name. He does poetry and things like that. So if you're looking for somebody to come out and do poetry, do some spoken word, reach out to Chriso. He's definitely been heads down with this project, but I'm sure he'll be glad to come and be able to, talk more about the project and just share more about what he's got going on. And so as we move along, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do Alter Ego Project. That is something new to me as well. Tiffany Brown, y'all know Tiffany Brown. She has Private Room with Tiffany. She does um I think she had the Speak Up and Inspire Speak Up and Inspire series going on. Tiffany's again a big advocate for domestic violence in the community for women, um, um, breast cancer, just different things that happen, especially to women and to children. So that is her passion, and so this she has Alter Ego Project, and it's for women. And basically, if you want to be a part of it, if you want more information about it, you can reach out to Tiffany. She is Tiffany Sunshine Brown on Facebook. I think they have a page for the Alter Ego. But you just a woman who's in business who wants some support from some sisters, some sisters who know what you're going through, who knows what it feels like when maybe your clientele's not flowing as much. Maybe, you need some spark marketing strategies. This is a community of women who can come together and support one another, build one another up and things like that. So it is called the Alter Ego Project. They are having an event in April, not April 22nd, however, but it's Friday, April 28th. It begins at 8 p.m. It is a ticketed event. I did not go on there to see how much the ticket was. I forgot that. I did write it down, but I didn't go there yet. But it's called, when you go to Eventbrite, you want to look for AEP for like Alter Ego Project QC Affair. So it's AEP QC Affair. So again, it's the Alter Ego QC Affair at eventbrite.com. The event does start at 8 p.m. And I didn't write down the address, but maybe I can find it for you fairly quickly. So it's going to be at 5105 Reagan Drive in Charlotte, North Carolina. So it's 85 Oasis Event Space. And so 5105 Reagan Drive, Charlotte, North Carolina. And so there's various, organizations. Sometimes, I might shout out like the visionary of these projects, but a lot of times it's in conjunction with other people. So like Angela Brand is part of this, Kirby Barbies, Everything Authentic, Pink Lash, just different ones that are a part of this project as far as sponsoring it. So go to Eventbrite, check it out, ask questions. If you can't find something, reach back out to me and I'll make the connection for you. And so that is the QC Affair happening April 28th, beginning at 8 p.m. Whew, y'all got a lot of stuff going on. I hope y'all are enjoying this episode and don't get bored because, listen, it's a lot of stuff going on. It's a lot of events in the city. I keep trying to tell people, if like you're bored and you're like, there's nothing to do. I used to say that all the time. There's something to do. And I mean, it's not all the same thing. It's not all giveaway. It's not all concert. It's not all, you know, fellowship. I mean, it's different things. They got karaoke. Different groups have karaoke throughout the month. Whew, it's stuff to do. You don't have to sit at home. You don't have to feel like you're by yourself. And again, look at this alter ego project. Maybe you just have an idea about a business. You don't really know how to start or where to start, but you want to get some advice. You want to be connected to people who have started and who are accomplishing things that you want to do. Listen, reach out, go to the event, network with people, ask questions, do what you need to do in order to move yourself, your purpose forward. You can do this, right? So, the next event I'll talk about is the Mommy and Me project. Akia Canada does it every year. Shout out to Akia. She is the queen of the Queen City. She won the Queen City Award for that. She is a singer. She is a mother, a single mother. And so that's where her heart is for other single moms. And so this is Mommy and Me. So it's for single moms. Um, the event is on May 6th. It's from 3 to 5. So it's going to be in conjunction with the brunch and a pop up shop. And so it will be from 3 to 5. If you want more information, if you want to sponsor a single mom, if you know a single mom who doesn't have anything to do, or you just want to encourage her to go out and meet other single moms so they can get support. Whenever I talk about it, I always think about the, what was that? Is it the Bad Moms Club or something? That movie that was, and then it was like another singles mom and somebody lost the kids. It's really funny on the movies, but stuff like that happens, and you need people who understand. It won't be like, why weren't you watching the kids? Because they understand. Well, you was trying to do laundry, you was trying to cook, you was trying to help this kid get their hair done. So go out and be in the environment where you can, just laugh about all the stuff that happens in everyday life. Because listen, if we don't laugh, we will cry quite often. And so the Mommy and Me event is on May 6th. Let's support IKEA Canada. If you want more information, You can email this address, esteem beauty, that's ESTEEM beauty bar at gmail.com. That's esteembeautybar@gmail.com. Shout out to all the single parents. But on this occasion, we're celebrating the single moms. 3 to 5, May 6th. Okay, and the address is 2225 Freedom Drive, Charlotte, but you do have to have a ticket. So please get your tickets as soon as possible because it does sell out. It's 2225 Freedom Drive, but definitely get your tickets. I believe they're on Eventbrite. If you have any questions, you can't find it, reach out or email Akia at that email address, okay? So let's go ahead and do again. Clayton Savage has a new album out. It's called Legion. And so the next song we're going to play by him is called 7 Long Days. Listen, go to Apple Music, YouTube Music, wherever you stream and download music and buy his album. Clayton Savage is a genius. He is awesome with he's musically inclined. He plays music. He does the backgrounds. I mean, he does it all. So make sure we go out and support him. Clayton Savage, again, he's on his own record label, Red K Records. He's always about collaborating and giving, reaching out to people who are coming behind him. So make sure you download this album. So the next song is going to be by Clayton Savage, 7 Long Days.
I cannot stand the thought of you with another dude touching you, doing all the things that we used to do. Finding out that you're hot, whether you try or not, whether you ready or not, whether you ready or not. They gonna be calling you up, they gonna be seeing a lot, trying to break us up, trying to break us up. All of the stuff they say they be making up. Yeah, you're sexy and you're classy, ooh, you're nasty when you wanna be. I wanna know, where did you go? You couldn't take no more. I found a note left on the door. Says that I am faking with my hesitating, and I'm the reason we are breaking. 7 long days I was waiting for you. 7 long nights I was waiting for you. Waiting all day, waiting all day, waiting all day. 7 long days I was waiting for you. 7 long nights I was waiting for you. Waiting all day, waiting all day, waiting all day.
7 long days I was waiting for you. 7 long nights I was waiting for you. So that is 7 Long Days, Clayton Savage. Listen, if he's ever touring anywhere in your area, listen, make sure you get your tickets. and go see that concert because listen, he is a legend. And so please go to Apple Music, go to YouTube and stream. I'll definitely put the link to the I'll put the link to Apple Music probably in the description of the video. And so we are wrapping up the show. I have two more shout outs. I think, I hope I didn't miss anything. But listen, again, I did this because we keep saying that making connections is changing. Making connections is, really making connections. We don't want to just talk about it, we want to be about it. Again, I can't always look at all those events. I can't always get to every one of those events, but if I can do a shout out, if I can tell you about what's going, if I can tell you about what the organization or the organizer needs and you can help, please do reach out. If you have an event or organization that you want to shout out, I think I'm going to do this like once a month. Maybe not as many people. I just get excited and I'm like, well, this is coming up, so I don't want to miss it because I have interviews. And so I was trying to do a lot this time, but I'll try to break it up. But I do want to once a month, really, so I can just really talk about the event. I can talk about what I know. I can talk about the people and how they're impacting the community and how they're coming together. So I definitely wanted to do this. So it won't be my last time. But I do want to shout out Jonathan Coleman. He is a PR specialist. He makes a lot of connections with me to guests, just like Pharaoh. He introduced me to Pharaoh, Clayton Savage, so many people along the years. So, making connections is coming up on 5-year anniversary. And so we have been trying to plan and think about what to do, something different, but it'll be good. And so shout out to Jonathan Coleman. If you are a business who needs more marketing, you want to do more PR, you need to get on other people's platform to talk about your business, reach out to Jonathan Coleman. He is Jonathan Coleman on Facebook. On IG, he is J for now, and I think it's the number 4 J. No, I think it's spelled out J for now. So he's amazing. He'll make the connections. He'll get you in front of people. So definitely want to shout him out. Definitely want to shout out JT, who's James Sherman Thompson on Facebook. He's part of Big Woo Radio. He's with us every fourth Monday. I didn't want to do too much of his stuff today because we're gonna spotlight him on this fourth Monday. He does poetry. He has a book out. I think he's got part 2 coming soon. And so he's always a big advocate in the community, especially around the Rock Hill, Charlotte area. So James Sherman Thompson every fourth Monday. So definitely mark that on your calendar. And then, we are doing food reviews every fourth Saturday with Two Trey Trejo. And so those have been fun. And so if you have missed some of those, you're like, I'm tired of the same old thing. We try to, haven't hit the food trucks yet, but we're gonna hit some food trucks. We try to do bakeries. We try to do what do you call it? Not elegance cuisine, but something high end, and then regular price, and then cheap. Something you got a family, but you want to go out, but you want to be able to pay your bills still. So we try to hit a little everything. So that is every fourth Saturday with Two Trey Trejo, Edgar Trejo Angel. And so the last two shout outs are one is going to Walim on Facebook. He is Morgan James Peters. But we call him Walim. That is what I know him as. He's also can be found on social media as the Funky Professor. That is the DA Funky FHUNKEE Professor. He's part of the Groovaladas. They are a Grammy nominated funk band. He's been with them quite a while, but he's also developed a studio of his own called Polyphonic Studio. He and ZYG, who is his son, his twin, they cut up bad. If you follow them, you know what I mean. If you're not following them, you should follow them. And so Marlene graciously created the theme song for Making Connections. And so he is doing a party at the crossroads, is what it's called. And I really was trying to get there. It started, I think, on the 16th and it's going through, I think, the 23rd or the 25th. But that is in Cotuit. Don't get me the line. COTUIT Center. It's on 4404 Ralmouth Road there in Massachusetts. You can contact Cotuit, COTUIT Center for Arts, or you can get your ticket from https:// thefunkyprofessor.com. And so this is just a brief little video. I think they were practicing and things like that. So this is kind of just a taste of what you'll see, but I'm sure it gets wild. This is Moalim. So that is Marlene, but you can, again, they are like Clayton Savage. You can Google the Groovaladas; they come up on everything. So he has been part of that funk band. They have some new music coming out. You can still go download Mama's Hamper, and they do all kinds of little single releases like at Christmas and things like that. So just Google the Groovaladas.com, and you can find Marlene and the rest of the crew. The last thing we're going to talk about, because I feel like, again, making connections is changing some things. I feel like literacy is the key, whether it's financial literacy, whether it's literacy, knowledge is the key. And so there's an event happening May 6th. It's called Love for the Love of Literacy. And it's happening May 6th. It starts at 10 a.m. It's to 1:30 p.m. It's at the Hidden Valley Elementary. That is location 5100 Snow White Lane, Charlotte, North Carolina. But it's for the love of literacy. I don't think we push our children, adults, whoever, our friends, to fall in love with literacy, because in the pages of those books, in the pages of those manuals, is knowledge, and that's what we want to be more about. We want to use this platform to bring more knowledge, to bring more awareness of things that are happening, to help communities to prosper, to thrive, for business owners to learn the marketing skills that they need. Maybe you're trying to get out of debt, maybe you're trying to increase your credit score, all those things. You're tired of living paycheck to paycheck. You have visions and you see people, living the dreams that you have, and you're like, well, if they're doing it, I can do it. But at the same time, you're like, but I don't have the money, I can't invest. So we want to help you with your budget. We want to teach you how to, really, when you know what's coming in and where it's going, sometimes you might have more money than you think. Sometimes it's small things that make the difference. You got to start somewhere. And so, maybe you need extra income, so we have the ability to offer, you know, I don't want to call it side hustle. It's the opportunity to build a home based business. And so, we might call it a side hustle because we don't initially quit our job, but you start building up your clientele. You start with that home based business and you start building and you start paying bills off and you start investing, you start saving, you start seeing a difference in your life. You're able to get a set of tires on your car when you need them. You don't have to budget and wait for 2 months and pray that you don't break down on the highway. Mm-mm. We don't want to live like that anymore. And so we're really going to be big on, education and and not even just in school, but just educating you about options that you have. So if you want to start a home-based business, reach out to us. Yeah, so we're going to be using this platform all for good and all for the betterment, and just be more bold and brave in the community, and to let people know, listen, we've been there, we know what it's like, but the team just wants us to, we're ready to push everybody forward. I like that worldwide collaboration because, like, just all the support that came forth the other day, and then just they ask you, do you want to be a part of us? They don't ask any questions, where you're from, what you did, what you don't have, what you do have. So we really have to get back to that, pushing our community forward, and so we're here for it. And so again, that was the reason I kind of wanted to highlight some of these organizations. Put these dates on your calendar, try to get to as many as you can. And like I said, maybe you're not a single mom, but you know a single mom, and she could really use some encouragement. Send her to the event. Maybe you know somebody who, a woman who, again, is started business, but she didn't do very well. Maybe you can't help her, but you're like, listen, they're having an alter ego project at April 28th. Go down there, fellowship with them, ask them questions. You know what I'm saying? So listen, and then you get good music by Clayton Savage, the Groovaladas. When you're having a day and you like, maybe you're making some plans, or maybe you're not feeling so good. Turn Download that music from Clayton Savage from Legion. His previous album was called Losses, or maybe that was just a song. But whatever it is, download it. It was a good song. Um, Pharaoh, Groovaladas, listen, they make stuff to make you happy. So, listen, we are here for you. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram. If you're watching this video, please make sure you like, share, with your community. Go like the Facebook page, like or follow us. Listen, turn on your notifications so you know when we go live. And so, listen, until next time, as always, we're leaving you with love, positivity, and good vibes. Have a good day, everybody.